Democratic convention. They just felt that Tim Kaine was too moderate for them. That's a bit of a misnomer. There are ratings that are given out by various groups. The American Conservative Union gives people ratings on how they vote on various congressional votes. Obviously, these are for members of the House and the Senate. The Americans for Democratic Action, there are a number of them that do this, probably, 6 or 8 prominent ones. And they're a pretty good register of just where you stand on the ideological spectrum. Now then, in Congress right now, there are 535 people, 435 representatives, 100 senators. Of all of those people, only one has a lifetime 0 rating from the American Conservative Union. Not Bernie Sanders, not Nancy Pelosi, none of them, not Hillary when she was in. Only one has a 0% record from the American Conservative Union, and that would be Virginia Senator Tim Kaine. So it could be argued that he's even more liberal than Hillary, this moderate tag, a bit of a misnomer, something that I would imagine Mike Pence will have occasion to point out. Certainly the vice presidential debate will be traditionally a time for the attack dogs to come to fore. That's pretty much what running mates are supposed to do, although it's hard to imagine anybody out attacking Donald Trump. The traditional role is a bit reversed there, but I'm sure that Tim Kaine will have lots of bad things to say about Trump and Mike Pence lots of bad things to say about Hillary. But I would hope that at some point Mike Pence is able to point out that Tim Kaine, moderate, is quite a misnomer. It really is. If you're a Bernie backer, you ought to be really very happy with Tim Kaine. He's your kind of guy. If you're not, then you should be much less happy with Tim Kaine on a variety of fronts. On abortion, as a Catholic, Kaine has said that he has a faith-based opposition to abortion, but that he says, I don't like it personally, but he's also said that he is a strong supporter of Roe versus Wade, and he has said, and I quote, I don't think the Supreme Court should overturn Roe v. Wade, which he calls ultimately about saying that there is a realm of personal liberty for people to make this decision. He is a staunch backer of Planned Parenthood. He has been a staunch backer of allowing Syrian refugees into the country. He was one of 14 senators who urged the president in a letter back in May of